So I'm going to show a little bit more than what's on the things to know. But on the things to know is the cerebrum. That's this whole part. And then you have the longitudinal fissure that's on your list, separating the two hemispheres. So longitudinal fissure. And when I go like that, it looks like saran wrap. That is pia mater, the meninge attached to the actual surface of the brain. So I just separated that. This is the cerebellum. So that's on your list. This looks really white. Some of the sheep do not have this very well. This one did. I had to get a new container out. These are the olfactory bulbs. That's for smelling. So it's white. This one's longer than this one. Olfactory bulbs. The optic chiasm, that's where the optic nerves cross over. It looks like an X. You can see the X right here. This is the optic chiasma. This is also a white-looking fiber tract. Optic chiasma, optic tract. They cross over at the optic chiasm, and this is the optic nerves. They're cut. Can you turn that page there a little bit more? This is the dura mater. That's the outer meninge, and it's really tough. Dura mater means tough mother. That's what my brother meant. This is the pituitary that's embedded in the dura. Usually the pituitary hangs from the hypothalamus by the infundibulum, but the dura mater, when you take it off in a dissection, the pituitary is embedded in it. So now I'm going to cut the brain in half. I'll show you the brain stem and the cerebellum again. Is corpus callosum on their list?
Yeah,
Yep.
It should be. Yeah,
It is.
So there's that white thing right there. That's the optic nerve that was cut. This is the cerebellum. And it's just a better view of it. This right here is the cerebellum. And this white part coursing through the cerebellum, that's the arbiter vitae. This isn't the best sheet for everything. So the corpus callosum is this white, it's almost C-shaped right here. Corpus callosum. This is the thalamus right here. Thalamus. And then the hypothalamus is right in here, which I don't know why that's not on your list, but this is the thalamus. That is on your list. Hypothalamus isn't. And the pituitary was hanging from here, but it was embedded in that dura. Now the brain stem. You got your midbrain. You can see the midbrain from behind if you pull down the cerebellum away from the cerebrum. So right there, that's part of the midbrain. So midbrain, and then you got your medulla oblongata, and in between the midbrain and the medulla oblongata, the part of the brain stem that sticks out the most, that's the pons.
Pregnant belly.
Yeah, it looks like a pregnant belly, but this isn't the best sheep. So thalamus, and right here's the midbrain, that's the pons, medulla oblongata, cerebellum with the white stuff going through it, arbiter vitae. This has got a terrible corpus callosum. Then it says ventricles. You really can't see the ventricles on this one. The PowerPoints I uploaded, the pictures that were uploaded from previous dissection actually had a third ventricle, cerebral aqueduct, and fourth ventricle, but this sheep is not that good.
Are you going to show flow, cerebral flow on that?
No, because that's not needed. Just flip it back this way. Yeah, that's all they need to know,
Okay.
and a couple things. So I can't show the ventricles on this sheep. Maybe somebody will have a better one. But I'm not going to use the sheep for the ventricles anyhow. Again, that's the optic nerve that's cut. It's real hard. And I think that's it. It's not the best sheep, but hopefully it'll do. Bah! Bah!